Okay, we're back in for episode 11. And so I'll just reload this page. I think it's episode 11. Oh, that's the playlist. Okay, I have to add the other videos to the playlist. Well, the one video from this morning to the playlist. So I'll do that. Won't take a second. So live, and how long did we spend this morning? I'm not sure. Well, we'll edit this. Playlist. Stephen follows instructions. Done. Save. And why is it saying upcoming? Please tell me it didn't fail. Channel content, let's go back. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there it is. Okay. Playlist. Okay, I think I see what happened. Done. Save. We'll go back. We'll change the name of this to save that. And we'll go back, and that way we'll be sure that they're distinct. Yep, they are. Okay, so I still need a description in there, but again, whatevs. So I'll come back and edit all that later. Meanwhile, so that was an hour and a half this morning, and we got the database connected. Again, it's something that I do, and it takes me, when I'm just working on my own in Perl and MySQL, it really doesn't take me very long to do that. So most of that extra time is an artifact of ChatGPT. That's worth keeping in mind. It's sort of interesting. It helps me sometimes. It doesn't help me other times. Anyhow, so now, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back here. Now I need to address this software error. Okay, and it can't find MIME light. Okay, so we're missing this Perl module. So go back to Grasshopper. Oh, right, we're going to do a continuation handoff first. Okay. Ooh, slow scrolling. Ooh. Database state important. All right. Control C. Safety interaction rules. It keeps changing these rules each time. I don't know why. Okay, so let's do a new chat. Boy, that's really short now. Okay. Checkpoint. Okay. Okay, so now let's put in that error. It's interesting. I don't need to be like, I'm learning two things. First of all, I don't need necessarily to answer what it asks, although you sort of feel like you need to, but you don't really. Secondly, I don't need to give it the whole truth, especially if I'm trying to save tokens to keep the context window open longer. Okay. Okay, so we'll run the code to see what Perl thinks is there. I'm pretty sure it's not there, but we'll run this anyways. So there we go. And that basically confirms the thing. Verifying package. It's not a DB write, so no worries there. No, it's still something to be, but it might be niche. Yeah, it might be niche. Module. Okay, so we'll try that. And then we'll retest. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Well, that looked like, oh. Let's copy this. We'll do this again. All right. Keep opening my email. I don't want to open my email, but this is what happens. I'm on Debian Trixie. So apt is at a dead end here, so we'll find it in CPAN. Okay, first we'll see if it exists. Very good idea. Nothing. So we don't have CPAN, we'll probably have to install CPAN. That's kind of weird that we would have to do that. Okay. So we'll do that. Whoops, keep going into the wrong window there too. Might ask me for the root password. No, okay. We. Okay. We'll run the verification. And then we'll try to rerun the server test again. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So, all right. So we've reached our admin user authentication stage. All right. Now this is run as login widget, isn't it? Let's this frame, show only this frame. Yeah, this is login widget.cgi. Come back here. It is run by login widget.cgi. Here's the code. I don't know if it'll need this or not, but okay, I imagine the code is probably still pretty similar to what was in that directory. So let's get this. That's not it. What's in here? Nope, that's not it. Nice picture though. Here, in here. Okay, so file. Let's just open the whole folder. Website CGI bin. Yep. So yeah, we'll select this folder. We should see login widget here somewhere. There it is. Now I wonder, I think I can, let's go into my PHP. Oh, I'm going to have to re-log in. No, I don't want icons, just leave me alone. Alright, and we'll go into user. It's for Grasshopper, users are in the person database. So have a look at that. Okay. Let's just give it a shot here. Come back to, oh no. Okay, we'll just try. So we know the username is Downs. Invalid login. Try a different password. Nope. Forgotten my login. And login widget doesn't do any of this recover. Let's try another one. Oh. No. Nope. I wonder what it could be. What I'm gonna do. I'm going to delete these two users, and then that will force it to create a new user for me, a new admin user. That's, oh, but deleting them here won't do. Okay, all right. So admin user password. So what I want to do is delete that's probably a pretty bad security hole. Users, and that really is a bad security hole now that I think about it. Well, then again, if I can delete the users, I'm already in anyways. That will force gRSShopper to create a new admin user. So this will just be drop table person. We do know the exact hashing scheme password uses. User information is stored in the person table. I believe it's just called person, right? Yeah. Okay. So you can figure out, is that true? You can figure out the schema from looking at the encrypted bit. That would be kind of interesting to know. All right, well, let's run this. And I'm using gRSShopper Plank, so I'll use that password, which will remain hidden. And describe person seems to be a command. Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe I can, yeah. Where is it in the code? Let's come back. Let's come back to the code. It'll be in gRSShopper.pl. It'll be new user or something like that. Can't remember. Person. I'm just going to search for person. get person. Maybe I have. Editor. Register. No. Where is it? Login widget. It's in get person. Okay, so we'll find get person. Okay. Sub get person. Yeah, this is just the login. That's all it is. Let's go to the API. Oops. Just trying to find where I've put my registration function. Or create person. I guess it would be create person, wouldn't it? No. How about I had a function user argo, but I guess I don't have that anymore. See where I use crypt. Oh. API login. Right, that's how we check. Okay, where else do I use it? Encrypt password. Okay. Okay, encrypt password. Okay, it's not in Grasshopper. I'm gonna have to run a security audit on this. Sort of looking, finding things that might be. Oh, it's in login.pl, or where else? Or in API require login. Ooh, yeah, I can't tell. Sub encrypt password. Yeah. Check password, but I don't know if I use login.pl anymore. That's what I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I haven't changed anything. Okay. Here's how I encrypt passwords in Perl. Don't think you can reverse engineer this, but who knows? Okay. Let's see if it can figure out. Okay, one step only. Confirm the bcrypt module exists in the container. Okay. We can do that. Bcrypt okay. Okay. Hacking my own system. This is terrible. Safe password reset. Good. Okay, so we'll run this. So keep going into the wrong. This will ask for a password. It wants the password Plank password. I will give it that password. Oh. There is another possibility. Oh, user does not exist. Well, what is the name of the other user? Tester. Oh, it's just tester. But it's also admin. Different passwords. Nope. Okay, never mind. Both with blank name and year. No. That's not true. You don't know that. Okay. Now we'll run the code and we'll get a little bit more information this time. And once again, the password. Try that again. Note that the field for password is person password. Okay, So we're going to generate a new password. All right, so we're going to do this off screen. Okay. Copy code. This could be interesting. Oh, and we need to replace new pass with whatever it is. We'll hit enter. And that's the new password. Okay. Paste the single output line, write the salt hash. Okay, so copy this code. And we need to copy this password that we got and put it into the new salted hash. Update command not found. Oh. Oh, I see, we didn't. Okay. DB write approved. So we'll get our command. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's clever. That might work. So it's going to ask me to enter the password. It'll encrypt it, and then it'll update. Okay. So I'm going to copy the code. Let's see if it can pull this off. All right. Okay. Confirm. Access denied. Oh, I see what happened. When it asked me to enter a password, I was supposed to enter Grasshopper Plink's password. Let's do that again. Right, now the password for Plink. I have an error in my SQL syntax. Where person ID equals 2. That's what I think it is. I think it was because the syntax is fine. I looked at it. Or maybe special characters. No. Okay. String literal wasn't closed. Well, that would do it too. Okay. All right, I get what you're doing now. You're gonna store the values into something. And then you'll use them. There's the hash. Right, and we can just put the hash directly in. That's why I like doing it that way, because you never see. Okay, paste, and did we go? So there's hash is fine. Problem with the shell coding. Okay. And now we'll try to keep opening that one. So annoying. And it'll ask for my password. This will be my Plink user password. All right. Okay. And we'll check. Pass. Okay, now we'll try to log in. Master and then the password. And it worked. I might as well tell it like that it succeeded. Worked like a charm. All right. Okay. Now I want to lock down admin. Well, let's do one thing at a time here. And the one thing I need to do first is, there was something I needed to do, and it wasn't open that up. It was, oh crap, what was it? Oh yeah, the modules. Okay. So let's clean that up first. Need to install some remaining Perl modules. this as root inside the container. Right. We'll just try to cpan them all in. See what happens. We're almost there. Looks like everything was installed. Let's just run the script again. Here's where ChatGPT saved me some time. Oh, maybe not. Let's try this, and then we'll verify. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You don't need to warn me about that. Okay. So I imagine these will fail. Give them this result. Okay. Paste. Failures are concrete and typical. Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll run this code. And well, that wasn't quick. That's so quick. I didn't see what happened. Oh, we're tailing the build log. Okay, that's it. Okay. It's 100 and some. That's still the build log. Okay, it's hard to find where that starts, so I'm going to give myself a bit of a break here. There we go. Oh, yeah, I don't want to paste all of that. You notice the utter failure of icons to work for me. I hope you've noticed that. They simply don't work for me. I'm constantly hitting the wrong icon because, the theory here is that I don't create mental images of images in my mind. I can do sound, no problem, but when I try to imagine a picture, nothing, right? And so I can't do the matching. You know, what that means is that I don't create visual schemas of the world around me. So when I look at an icon, it doesn't immediately register that's an icon for such and such. And so I have to go through a process of interpreting them, and that process isn't perfect by any stretch. Paste. All right, put the login, see what it says. Okay, so we need the package compiler. Boy, that takes me back. Wow. Okay. Oh, that looks like it's going okay. Done, no errors. Okay, try TPAN again. So anyhow, that's what the theory is. I don't know if it's true, but I do know that icons just don't do the job for me. Okay, this is doing different stuff. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, let's test this again. Right, so we're just missing the one. That worked. Just one more. Okay. We'll run the diagnostic. And then he probably wants the log, right? Okay. Had a bit of a sudden change in tone in my tinnitus. I don't like that. It went from to and then it's interesting when I listen to my tinnitus. I don't. I generally try to ignore it, but when I listen, or anytime I'm listening to internal head noises, there's other head noises too that I get sometimes, but I'll listen to it, and it'll be like reset, resets. It doesn't actually say reset, but you know what I mean. It drops and then it continues, as though my brain turned off and then on again. Very quickly, right? Okay. All right. No, configure failed. I might just do without image resize and see how it goes, but I'd like to get it in if I can. Now we're at the GD native library hurdle. See, this is the sort of stuff that absolutely confounds. Could not find gdlib config. Okay. which is what I thought he'd want last time. So in my case, and this is why this bit is faster with ChatGPT, I'd have to figure out where the log is. I have no idea where the log is normally. Okay. We just need the Debian dev package. Okay. Oh, that seems to be good. Whee! And after that, okay. Okay, done. Now we'll install it. Now that it's whatever it is present. And yeah, that's looking a bit better. And now we'll confirm. Don't really need to, but we'll do it anyways because we're nothing if not. Don't know what the word is. Okay. Image resize. Oh, duh. Trying to tell ChatGPT. Awesome. And we'll run this again, yes, to confirm that it's clean. Once logged in, try out your new PLE. Now, that's not going to work because none of the static files are there. Okay. Now I need to install all the static files from the website. And that will include. Okay. Once I know the source, the destination is already clear. So they're still on the original website. All right. So what we'll need to do is, pull them from the original website. Okay, so advanced, accept the risk and continue. Okay. But yeah. I can SSH in. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, yeah, let's go in here. So they're going to be in var www and then HTML probably. Do I have a thing of Node running in there? I think I must. No. Anyhow, they're all in HTML. Let's go back up. One. Rename. What else can I do? export to no, that's not what I want. Okay. They're all in on the original site. Site isn't accessible by curl. It's technically not true, it is. But I have SSH access to it. All right. So it's going to give me a mechanism for archiving them and then downloading them, I believe. Or we can just rsync over SSH from the old site to the new site directly. What is the, oh, but I have to be able to do that. Okay, I'll do it this way. Rsync won't work. Won't work. It's a web-based terminal. SSH access. Understood. But if you can run commands on the old server, you can still copy files from old to new by initiating the transfer from the old server. Okay. From the old server, can I SSH to the new box? Probably not, but let's see. Let's go into the old server. And the reason why I say probably not is because I need a key. But hey, let's try. So, okay, I don't know. I can't make the text any bigger for you, so let's can't remember what it is. Oh, there it is. Oops. There we go. It's key access though. Yeah, that should punt me. Let's see if it has an answer for me. It asks for a password, but the new VPS on OVH is key access actually makes it easy. No. No, the way to extract the archive of the HTML directory from the old server. We'll upload it to the new server in a second step. I'm trying to be too cute with this. And you are, so stop it. Right. Okay. Oops. Go into. Okay. Didn't copy. Remember, it doesn't, every once in a while, it'll fail to copy. We don't know why. It just does. It did it again. Alright. So the tar file should be there. Yep, there it is. Okay, and the next step. Once you have that archive, however you download it. Okay, well, let's try downloading it somehow. This is the question I have. Is there a way to download it from the SS terminal? Okay, you're looking for. We need to go into the file manager pane and find that. All right, we'll do that. Here's the file manager pane. HTML. I don't see. Oh, no, I don't see it. Well, that's kind of weird. Let's close this. And we'll try to go back into it. Application server, gRSShopper. Okay. Var www. Oh, there it is. Okay. And download. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. I didn't want to open the file. Show in folders, and we'll put it in E just like the others. Somehow, if we can manage to get it there. See the way that bounces? That's really annoying. That's a bad user behavior, or a bad usability behavior. Okay. There it is, HTML, that she said. We'll just copy the name. All right. Okay. It's in E on my local computer. The least fancy, most reliable way. Okay, so from the PowerShell. So this is something I never knew existed until I started doing some of this stuff. So let's, okay. This SCP allows me to upload a file. Well, it seems to have forgotten the name of it already. Okay. Alrighty. Uploaded. Now we'll PowerXVF it. On the new VPS, we'll run this. Avoids creating a nested HTML directory. Good. And then we'll check it. So let's do that. Oh, wrong machine. And now we'll check. Copy code. We're almost there. And there's all my stuff. Mixed ownership, that's a good point. Let's normalize ownership. Code. This makes everything owned by www data. Yeah, okay. Let's first see if I can go to my new PLE. Yes, sir. Oh, it works beautifully. All right, now let's normalize the ownership. And we'll test that this still works. Let's test that the home page works. How to use this guide. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So that site is completely migrated. I can shut it down on Reclaim, save myself a little money that way, and I'll be able to remove it as well shortly. Cannot perform this action. Okay, good. Yeah, that's right. That's the way it should be. Okay. Let's report the success. Static install succeeded. Migration www.fallacies.ca is complete. It's a clean, especially given the age and stack mix. Yeah. Okay. It's not meant to be hit anymore. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do number 2 first. Yeah, I was looking at that legacy cruft. Yes, it is legacy and not to be used anymore. Remove RF. I think there are subdirectories as well. We'll check. We'll see what it says. Great. Oh, okay, we're good. And now let's check the listing again. Should be the LS, right? There we go. Perfect. Okay. It's just listing the directories and not the files. I think that's probably what the story is here. But I don't know. There's a directory, archives, assets. There's a directory as files. Why do I have a root directory? Oh, that's above. Okay, never mind. Yeah. All right, good enough. That's okay. Okay, let's do number 3. Yeah. We're gonna, let's see, the same known good bcrypt scheme we did before. Yeah. Now this isn't going to reveal anything. I'm pretty sure of that. Confirm. And it'll ask for the, I see it doesn't say Plink there, but it is Grasshopper Plink user. And I still have an error in my stupid. Same as last time. Silly. Running out of context window here. And so what we're going to do is we'll finish off these 4 steps. It might take a little bit because okay. It wants me to enter the password. Still errors. So we're going to save the password as a variable on the VPS, and then we'll use that variable to set the password in the SQL command is what we'll do. Yeah, likely a hyphen or likely an apostrophe in the encrypted password. It's possible that if I just ran it again, I might generate a password that didn't have it. No. That's what you did last time. Just like with tester. Yes. Stupid machine. Well, that's what happens. Like when the context window gets filled, it gets forgetful. Right. So there's the salted password. And we'll have to put this in, and we'll copy this exactly. And oops. And we'll paste the hash in here. Go to the end, hit enter. Now enter my password. And there we go. And now I should be able to log in with my other user ID, and we'll just test that somehow. Test basic. Let's log out. Log in. Update. Login. Oh, invalid login. Tester worked okay. Login. We'll skip this step. Let's do snapshot backup. Okay, 3 small explicit artifacts. Okay, so let's do the database backup. Run this on the new VPS. Getting too much. Let's finish for now. Please create for the next chat, we will be doing the same thing for a new site. Which one? Probably data. Let's try data. Data.mooc.ca, as we did for www.fallacies.ca. Just make sure you tell the next chat what steps we followed, as much as you can remember. This migration, if there are steps left out, please indicate. Oops. Okay. Well, that looks good. All right, and I'm going to call it a video episode as well, because we've been going long enough on this one. Again, thank you for staying with me if you're still here, although I don't know why you would be. And we'll get started on the next one as soon as I can.